Richard Snyder. I'm a resident here of Janesville, Wisconsin. I am into restoring art class. I'm here at Oak Hill Chapel, Janesville, Wisconsin. I have just restored the bottom half of a double hung window, and it's here to my left. And I'm in the process of restoring the top half. As you can see, it's boarded up with plywood. I've been involved with this since June 2nd of last year when I read about the story of the city wanting to tear this down, and I wanted to be part of that group we started to restore this chapel, and my part of the restoration is the stained glass. I've been doing stained glass for 35 plus years. I've worked all over the country, and I sell my products worldwide. This has been a passion of mine for many years, of restoring and preserving. And one of the main facts is that I grew up 3 blocks away from here, and it's been in my childhood for many years. And that was one of the draws to get involved and be part of this restoration project. As the months go by into phase 2, we will be restoring each and every window here in the chapel, which amounts to 44 total stained glass windows. Many of them will have to be totally replaced from using the patterns from the north side here, which I'm standing in front of. That on the south side, the identical windows are missing. So we'll be restoring all of those in replacement. Since being involved with the Friends of Oak Hill Chapel that we started, we're about 18 strong, many volunteers in very skilled labor that they've done throughout the years of their own job skill. And mine, of course, has been woodworking, stained glass, and marketing, giftware, many things that have come into play with this restoration and fundraising event.
Hello, we're Craig and Nancy Holden. We live in Janesville. And on a daily routine, we used to take walks down by the river, and we'd come up through the cemetery first, then we'd head down to the Kiwanis Trail, and we always admired this beautiful cemetery. And one day as we were coming through, there was another building up the hill, and it was called the Waiting House, and it was a historical building of Janesville. And one day they had a dumpster there and a backhoe, and one day the building got demolished and tore down, and we said to ourselves, boy, we better keep an eye on this chapel because it'd be a shame if that got tore down too. And it wasn't too much longer in the paper we read where the city was planning on tearing it down, and so we decided as citizens to get involved and help restore the chapel, and because it's such a beautiful building, and I think it's a great contribution to the city of Janesville.
I think that it's worth saving the chapel. It's a beautiful building, and we just hope we can accomplish this task. It should be beautiful when it's done.
I was reading a paper about it, and I had seen this chapel a few times, and I just wanted to get involved with the people that were trying to save this chapel, and I think it was a very good project. And we've started just a little bit of the area. When we start out, we're going to grind out all the joints of the stone with a bad mortar that's in there, and wash it all off, get all the dirt, chemicals off from it, and then re-tuck point it with new mortar so it'll look like it originally was 100 years ago.
The artwork hanging on the wall is from the Franklin Middle School. The teacher involved was Sharon Gaver. It's 6th and 7th grade students that did all the artwork. They signed each piece and copyrighted it and dated it. I got them involved thinking that it would be their generation years to come that would actually take care of the chapel and be involved with it. And I thought it would be something that Sharon would be interested in, and I contacted her last fall, and she contacted the school district, and they were for it, and she got the 2 grades involved, and there's 110 pieces of art here. My favorite is number 1, right to my right, behind me. And but there's many others that are all just brilliantly done with great detail and encouragement. The visitors that are coming to take a look at the chapel can vote on all this beautiful artwork. With these continuing open house events that we have been setting up, we are continuing to look for donations for the many aspects of the restoration of Oak Hill Chapel here. And one mainly would be families or groups that would like to come together to put the money together to donate and restore one of the stained glass windows, which would be a memorial that we would have a plate with their name and an amount that they donated towards those windows.